asked to share with you all how my organization gets a yes with a simple process. We're going to focus on three main things: how we invite, the event itself, and how we follow up professionally. We hope we're going to have some fun, and actually, you don't know it yet, but you have just joined the biggest virtual event I think we've ever had, because I have some leaders here with me today. We're going to show you our event. It's going to be fun. We just figured rather than tell you what to do, we're going to show you how we do it. So let's jump right in. I think we're going to have some fun. So first, talking about the invitation. The invitation certainly depends on your relationship with the person. But first, we want to ask you to consider numbers. How many people are you inviting? It makes a difference. Did you know that 10 to 20% of the people you invite will actually show up? It's true. So whether you're thinking about a local event or a virtual event, or inviting to a bigger event like a boot camp or Juice Plus Live, think about that the next time you invite. The invitation itself is part of the process. And so we want to encourage you that as you're looking for a yes from someone, you have to start with the invitation. It just gets you in process with the person. And when you have a big enough variety of numbers with your list, you give yourself that option, because most people won't say yes the first time. Most people, like me, need multiple invitations and exposures to say yes. My best friend asked me for over a year to say yes to Juice Plus. She asked me 8 times to come to my Juice Plus event for the first time. So how many people are you inviting, and how often are you following up? Those are 2 things to consider with the invitation process. I want to also provide you with some language that we use. We don't really focus specifically on the product or the business opportunity. We are always hoping for the people we're thinking about and caring for to consider both. We want to educate, inspire, and invite. So we keep it more about the person we're speaking to than actually what's going to be discussed. It sounds something like, "Hey Blair, I have no idea where this will land for you, but my family and I have found something we're really excited about. I thought about you because I know, just like me, you're trying to do the best thing for your family too. Would you be open to coming over next Tuesday night at 6:30? I'm having some people over, and I really think this is going to resonate with you. Will you come hang out with me? I'd be very curious about what you think." That's what we do. We individually text or call or voice message people that we want to share with. We affirm them and let them know we are specifically thinking about them. That's the point of our invitation. Some other things that we also do is we create a monthly flyer with all of our events, whether they are local events every week or whether they are virtual events every week. Our organization tries to have one a week, because if I ask the person I'm thinking about to come to mine and she says no, she will see on that flyer that there are multiple other opportunities. So she won't be surprised when I say, "That's okay. How about next week? Which one works for you? If not next week, which one that you see would feel better for your schedule? I can even come pick you up and we can go together." That would be fun. So we're giving people variety. We're letting people know that we're serious and we're offering multiple opportunities to learn more. So that's been really helpful, because I've even had people see the flyer, say they can't come to mine, but say on their own, "I can come to the one in 2 weeks though." So that's really great to be able to offer. The next thing I want you to remember is that if they say no, they can't come to the event itself, we are still trying to get a yes to something. So in addition to events, our other 3 main tried and proven activities are inviting to watch a video, connecting with a friend on a call, or another type of event, like just a face-to-face during a walk or coffee. Okay? So remember, an invitation is an entryway into the process of a yes. You're always wanting to give yourself opportunity to build the relationship by offering a next thing. Eventually, it could be a yes to the products, to the business, or both. Okay, so now we're going to have some fun, and I am going to actually invite all of you to join me in an event. So the example I'm going to give you today is what we've actually been doing virtually lately. And we really hope that you feel inspired to go and do this right after this too, because as we think you'll see, it's so simple that no matter where you are in the process of your business, you can go out and do this too. All this event is a series of videos, because we like to use the videos as our expert resources, stories to inspire, asking for takeaways, another video, another story, another takeaway. Then we like to provide a direction with a roadmap. People don't do anything unless they know what to do, right? So we like to provide them direction with 3 options, and you'll hear that. And then we always, always, always invite to consider not just being a customer or getting a cheaper cost on their Juice Plus, but what a business opportunity for them, creating supplemental to even full-time income, could look like to them. So that's what you're going to hear during this event. So let's go. Ready? Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer. We are so glad you're here. We know that it takes mountains sometimes to even get 30 minutes to yourself, but we really believe in you. That's why the person that invited you, and we really believe in what we get to do, and that's inspiring healthier living and dreaming again and thriving for families. And so we are going to take this time tonight to hopefully educate you a little bit more, inspire you to consider what feels best for you, and even invite you to consider who else in your life deserves to know about this. So everyone hold up your fist. I'm going to actually go to gallery view so you can see my friends here. Everyone hold up your fist. This is a serving size. Did you know that? We need 7 to 13 servings every single day of fruits and vegetables. Did you know that? I didn't at first. And if you're an athlete, you need actually way more. But most of us, kids and adults, are getting anywhere from just 1 to 4 or 5 a day. And if we are getting them, we're probably not very consistent, and the variety may be lacking too. So that's why we so believe in simplicity, especially as women and moms for our families. We believe in simplicity and convenience for our families. So to kick us off, I'm going to show a video that's going to start a series of videos to just jump us right in to seeing what is going on with us and our families. I'm going to share my screen and show you the first video.
When it comes to our health, diet is at the center of everything. And fruits and vegetables need to be at the center of our diets. I'm here today to tell you more about Juice Plus, whole food-based fruit and vegetable capsules that have given thousands of people a jumpstart to better diets and better health. We all know we need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, half our plate at every meal, and we need to eat a wide variety too. But for most of us, even on our very best days, it's hard to do that. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. Juice Plus is whole food nutrition from 20 fruits and vegetables, 30 if you count the berry blend, that bridges the gap between what we should eat and what we actually do eat every day. I say whole food because it is food, concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch in a few small capsules. We harvest the produce at just the right time to ensure the nutrition is at its peak. Freeze the produce to lock in that nutrition, and then will sort of pulverize everything, peels and all, into a pulp to unlock that nutrition and concentrate it. The peel is really important because let's take an orange, for example. There's more vitamin C gram for gram in the peel than in the fruit itself. And if you're like me, you don't usually eat the peel. We dry that pulverized pulp, peels and all, at carefully controlled temperatures to protect the nutrients from damage. Then, blend it into Juice Plus fruit, vegetable, and berry powders. Delivered to you in plant-based capsules or chewables. And we do all of this at state-of-the-art freezing, drying, blending, and manufacturing facilities. Juice Plus checks all the boxes. It's 100% plant-based and 100% vegan, even the capsules themselves. It's made entirely from non-GMO ingredients, it's gluten-free, and it's third-party NSF certified, independently confirming that what's on the label is really in the product. Juice Plus is supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research conducted at prestigious hospitals and universities around the world, showing the benefits of Juice Plus on heart health, lung health, obesity, the immune system, even our DNA. There have been more than 35 studies and counting on Juice Plus, published in leading medical and scientific journals, making it easily the most researched branded nutritional product ever. And get this, if you're a parent or a grandparent or even an aunt or uncle, you can get Juice Plus free for a child by enrolling in our special program for families. This is our way to get Juice Plus into the hands of more families and encourage healthier eating habits for the next generation. Juice Plus also offers other whole food-based products that help you jumpstart and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Juice Plus complete shake mixes make it easy to replace unhealthy calories with a healthy shake or a smoothie. Mix with other helpful ingredients to start your day, or enjoy at lunch, or as an afternoon pick-me-up. Complete is rich in plant-based sources of protein and fiber and contains an entire range of whole food-based ingredients different from those in Juice Plus capsules or chewables. And Juice Plus complete bars are another tasty way to replace unhealthy calories with healthier ones. Juice Plus Omega Blend offers a unique whole food blend of 5 different omega fatty acids, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. What also makes Juice Plus Omega Blend so unique is it's a 100% plant-based omega product. We bypass the middle fish and go straight to the fish's source, the algae. And last but not least, there's Tower Garden by Juice Plus, a vertical aeroponic home-growing system that lets you grow your own fresh fruits and vegetables year-round, indoors or out. We're proud that our Juice Plus products have been that one simple change that's helped jumpstart thousands of people to better diets and better health. We bet they can do the same for you.
Okay, everybody, wasn't that amazing? Because we're virtual and we're not in our living rooms, if you want to use the chat or the comment function to say what sticks out to you or what questions you may have, at the end, we'll take a look and do the best that we can to serve you in that. But when I watch this video, it just excites me all over again. There's so much information in here, but it's still so simple. And when my family and I discovered Juice Plus, it was from my best friend. She talked to us about it because not only did she see me in the doctor's office or quarantined at home most of the time, but she also saw me spending a ton of time in the kitchen because we had drastically changed our diet. And we eat whole foods and fruits and veggies with every meal and every snack. My husband and I were really frustrated. We didn't know how to help our kiddos. And I felt like a big fat failure as a mama. My kids weren't healthy and neither was I. So we said yes to Juice Plus because it made sense. It's just food. It's backed by science and my kids could eat it for free. So we said yes, and within months, our health went from desperate to thriving. We started sleeping well again. Our energy improved. My mood improved. Our allergy symptoms stopped, so our medications got to stop, and we get sick few and far between. But I could go on, quite frankly. but I was able to get out of the house again, which did a world of difference for our quality of life. And I got to see the people I loved again. And guess what? I heard them struggling with things that I formerly had, or different things that I wonder if what my family is doing would help them too. And quite frankly, that's what I asked them. And whereas I hadn't thought to partner with the company, I was naturally sharing because people I loved were expressing something to me, and I knew I potentially had a gift to help them. My best friend helped me understand that doing something for good and partnering with her could help my family too. And so I said yes. And within 3 months, I had a comma and a paycheck just from sharing as I lived life. And I'll tell you what, that comma woke me up. I realized I had been sleeping through life for the last several years, and I started dreaming again. I thought, what if, because I'm helping people, I could send our kids to the school that we want to with my paycheck? What if we could give more with my paycheck? What if we could plan for retirement better with my paycheck? And just all the dreaming started happening. And I got intentional. And I started treating this professionally. And within 2 years, I made it to the top level of the company. And now, 5 years in, I'm providing an additional 6-figure income to my family that's residual with a full corporate benefits package. So I have no idea if this is exciting to you at all, but we're so glad you're here, because the things that my family and I get to say yes to because of our health and this additional option for financial flexibility is in our lives. So thanks for showing up. I'm going to dive deeper now with our next video. It's called Nutritionally Fit with Dr. Roberto. Hang tight while I share my screen, and we'll go from there.
Hello there, my name is Dr. Jan Roberto. I'm a family physician in Springfield, Ohio, and I've been practicing for over 25 years. I love Juice Plus. I've been eating it for 10 years. I heard about it from another physician. It makes sense to me because I did not eat enough fruits and vegetables. Juice Plus is smart and easy, and it's a great solution. And I have peace of mind because the research shows that it works.
Wasn't that a phenomenal video? It's so packed with information. I love getting to hear what all of these plant powders can do for our bodies and why the company chose to put them in the complete shake. And by the way, it's delicious. Everyone in my family eats it. My 8-year-old puts a scoop of the vanilla in his oatmeal. I use it personally as a meal replacement for breakfast and most of my lunches. My husband uses it on the go between meetings. Very versatile. So, if this is making sense to you so far, the Juice Plus capsules or chewables and the complete mix, when you get started with both of those, you can be enrolled for free in a Kickstart program called the Shred 10. Completely free to you when you order both of those things. You get a free accountability group, you get meal plans, grocery lists, and recipes. You even get encouragement and all kinds of support. What it does is it gives you guidelines for 10 days to start this forever lifestyle habit, flooding your body with more fruits and veggies with Juice Plus. And it helps you to eliminate and reduce just a few things for 10 days. At the end, you have a lot of energy and you've kickstarted your new healthy habit. The person that invited you can share a whole lot more information with you. But right now, I'm going to ask my friend, Jen, to share her story.
When Jennifer shared this with me, I was sick and tired. I was on a play date with her, and she told me about fruits and vegetables and berries, just taking her family from desperate to thriving. And I wanted it, but to be honest, my husband was a huge skeptic, and I allowed him for 2 years to turn me into a huge skeptic. And it wasn't until my family was in the biggest health scare with the birth of our third child, I was feeling exhausted, I was scared, and I was searching for options and a solution to protect my family. And Jennifer shared with me one more time, and when I read the research behind Juice Plus, my pharmaceutical brain exploded. I could not believe that food was proving to do this in the body. And we said yes, and we put it in our bodies. And we went from a place of fear to total freedom. I felt like for me, I got my joy back. I felt for the first time like normal. And I knew that I had this virtual hazmat suit that was protecting my daughter, but the rest of my family, and setting us up for a long, healthy life. And because of what I saw it do for us, I decided to break my golden handcuffs, to quit my 6-figure pharma job. And instead of pushing prescriptions, offer prevention through this incredible mission. And from that, I've been able to be a fully present parent, which is what I desired. I wanted to be here for all of my daughters first. And now I homeschool my kids. We moved into our dream home. We are planning for a future that we just never thought possible. And without this mission and opportunity to literally just earn an income while having an impact and beyond my 4 walls, leave a legacy, I'm just so grateful that Jennifer shared this with me.
Thank you, Jen. That's an incredible story, and I'm sure that you really resonated with a lot of people. Well, we're going to go to our next video, the Omega. If some of you are already taking an Omega capsule, that's amazing because our bodies don't produce Omegas, but we really, really need them. So let's take a deeper dive as far as what the Juice Plus Omega looks like.
We have an amazing symphony of omega oils, all plant-based. It's a blend of 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and have bypassed the middle fish and went straight to the source, which is a blend of 5 omegas, which includes the algae, berries, and seeds.
Isn't that an incredible amount of information? And guess what? Because our Omega is all vegan with all plant oils, anyone in your family can eat the Omega, from baby to adult. My 8-year-old and my 11-year-old both eat the Omegas just like my husband and I do, which is just another reason why I love the Juice Plus products. They're simple and convenient, and everyone can do it. Kaylee, would you mind sharing your story real quick?
I'd love to. So I was introduced to Juice Plus after years of being a competitive athlete who was taught a lot about how to keep my body looking physically fit, but nothing at all about nutrition. And so I ate whatever I wanted. But to be honest, I was really grumpy, exhausted, and sick a lot of the time. And I just thought that that was life. But then I gave birth to my first daughter, and my body wasn't healing, and I felt run down and defeated. And that, as a first-time mom, was a really, really hard place to be. And I had a really distinct moment when I looked at her and I thought, if I can't take care of myself, how am I supposed to take care of this beautiful baby girl that was entrusted to me? And that hit me like a lightning bolt. And it was right around that time that a sweet friend told me about a simple way to get more fruits and vegetables in my body. And I said yes right away because I saw that it was simple and affordable. And that is exactly what I needed at the time. And within weeks, I had more energy than I'd had in years. My body started to heal, and I started craving more fruits and vegetables and drinking water. And, you know, because of the things I noticed in myself, it was a no-brainer that I should tell other people about this. But what I didn't know is what joining this company would do for me otherwise. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and for as long as I can remember, I'd always wanted to be one. And so when a lot of my days felt really repetitive and mundane and lonely, I had a lot of mom guilt for wanting more than just to be home with them. I didn't know that you could have more to your life and still be home with your kids. But when I joined this community that spoke truth into me and helped me step more into the person I was made to be, they showed me that you could be fully present with your family and get to go after the dreams that you once had. I now get to contribute financially in a way that I didn't even know was possible to do from home. I can cover all of my kids' athletic activities, dance and gymnastics and soccer, without it feeling like a punch in the gut whenever that tuition comes around. And I've got a new confidence in myself that makes my husband look at me in a way that I'd never seen him do before. because he's so proud of the work that we're doing. We always thought that I would go back to work in the corporate world after our girls were old enough to go to elementary school. But because of the financial opportunity that this business had provided our family, I'm not going to have to do that anymore. I'm not going to have to go back to a corporate job that doesn't make me feel alive. And I'm just forever thankful for that.
Thank you, friend. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing your heart. Please, if you have comments or questions or things are sticking out to you, don't forget to use the chat function. We really want to hear what you think. The person that invited you really cares a lot about you and would be so curious. We're going to play one more video, and then we're going to start to let you know about the options to move forward, because I bet you're getting really excited just like us. I'm going to share my screen and show you all the Tower Garden by Juice Plus. Isn't that so neat? It is really why my 8-year-old eats kale. I'm not even kidding you. It's by our swing set out back, and he just swings and picks things off of it. He thinks he's being naughty and sneaky, but I am inside watching him saying, hallelujah. So please ask the person that invited you more about that. But let's get started with giving you some direction to move forward, because by now we have given you so much education, you're probably really inspired to move forward in some way, shape, or form. We have 3 main options for you to consider, and the person that invited you will follow up. So, number 1, just be a customer. It's so simple. The person that invited you, all we get to do is share and care and help people get started. The company does everything for us. So we can take your order in a matter of minutes, and it will be shipped directly to you in about 7 to 10 business days. The second option is to consider sponsoring a child. For any child 4 or older through full-time college, the company will actually provide the fruit and vegetable blends for free to you for up to 4 years. And it does not have to be a family member, just a child that you're active in life with. We just need their name and their birth date. And the third option I truly think is the best, because you're probably thinking of about 2 to 3 other people besides your own family that you would want to know about this and even get started with you and make it a lifestyle habit to get more fruits and veggies. Well, if this sounds like the best option for you, it's only $52 once a year on top of what you're paying for your Juice Plus. It's so simple. And you'll get paid to eat your Juice Plus, making your Juice Plus cheaper forever. Plus, because you've helped a few other people, the company's going to send you a thank you check of $50, and you'll even be invited with a free ticket to come and see a little bit more at our next Juice Plus Live event. So, be thinking about which one sounds best to you and what you are comfortable moving forward with. My family eats it all. We eat the fruits, the veggies, and the berry blends. We eat a shake a day. We have the bars in our car or in our workout bags, and we have the omegas, and all of us do that. Plus, we're growing our own fruits and vegetables with the Tower Garden. Everything you've seen here today that you can eat is less than or about the same cost of a fancy cup of coffee. What is your health value to you? What makes sense for you to move forward? We'll follow up with you towards the end. But very quickly before we wrap up, I would be remiss if I did not revisit what this has done for Kaylee, for Jen, and for myself, and so many others in our commission-minded business community. Besides the nutrition being a huge gift, what could $500 to $1,000 or $2,000 or more do for your options in your family? What if you could have a get-to life instead of feeling like you have to? What if you get to decide what's right and best for your family because you have an additional source of income that's giving you flexibility for your decisions and your options? So I want to play one last video to invite you to consider, what if you too? What if intentionally sharing with others on purpose, giving somebody the gift that you now know about, and creating options in financial and time flexibility for your family? What could that look like for you? Take a look at our last video.
Who is it?
I think our business model really addresses what people are looking for in kind of the gig economy. The primary reason for
Amazing
that
spaghetti,
is that
there's
our
no
business
vegan in it.
model is very simple. It has been very simple for almost 50 years.
Juice Plus does everything for you. They fill, ship, collect directly to end consumer. All you have to do is share the product and your experience and help others do the same. It does not get more simple than that.
This is a great way to just use the moments, the busyness of your life, and weave this business into everything that you're currently doing.
And I get to do it when I want,
The red
who
one?
I want. I do
Yeah.
have that choice. which is amazing.
I switched out the other canister because it wasn't working. It's different, it tastes funny.
Deliveries.
You're stuck in an office or you're behind a cash register, you're working for someone
Doesn't it taste
I think it's
funny?
hard to put a price on being your own boss. And it's something that goes way beyond just taking our products. It's come with us, get inspired, get educated, get motivated.
It took me from feeling like a stuck stay-at-home mom that was just trying to get through each day to why not help other people experience this, or at least let them know about it, while also working this business with my own personality in the way that I want to.
It really is about changing lives, inspiring healthy living, and making a difference.
What makes the Juice Plus Company unique is this incredible partnership that we have between people that are out there sharing Juice Plus and how we at corporate do the best we can to support it.
Step by step, from the first level to the next level, someone is there for you.
The company has done an incredible job placing all the infrastructure in place to help you be successful.
There's never been a better time to start the Juice Plus business. If you're asking why, I would say why not?
It takes three things: sharing your story, sharing the product, and sharing the business opportunity. And oh, by the way, let's have some fun.
There's no overhead.
It's our
Company
conference,
does
the one I was
shipping
supposed to go to
and
Phoenix
billing
for. They're doing it
All we get to
online.
do is talk to people and care for people and educate people on the power of nutrition and
The most researched nutrition product in the world with the best people in the world, and I don't know who wouldn't want to be a part of this.
Come and join us. Come and join and see what happens when you get a group of people that are locked in on understanding what nutrition can do to provide. Experience the joy and the wellness of it. It's very exciting. I'm telling you, it's exciting.
Well, I don't know where this is landing for you, but I have to share both. The nutrition and the business opportunity are equal gifts. And if not you, who? Who in your life? Who in your life can know about this? $500 to $1,000 woke me up. That paycheck I got within months of sharing intentionally in the circles that I'm in. Think about it. What circles are you in? What friends or loved ones are you hearing needs from? Maybe it's not health and wellness. Maybe it's finances. Maybe it's purpose. Maybe it's lacking community or a place of belonging. So many people join us for so many different reasons. So, would you take this time to consider what makes the most sense for you to get started? Before you leave tonight, the person that invited you will be following up to see what makes sense for you. We'd love to invite you to not only start putting more fruits and veggies in your body with Juice Plus, but to consider what it looks like to actually share with intention and purpose and create options for your family with our business. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. Okay, guys, that's it. That's what we do. That's what we do on a weekly basis. You can take this to a local event. You can take this on a virtual event like we just did. Certainly in a local event, in a family room or a living room or a kitchen, you're having some more interaction and we're doing the takeaways. But I hope you got to see that literally, no matter what your background, no matter what season you're in, that this is simple. It was a series of videos, stories, takeaways. Videos, stories, takeaways, providing a roadmap for options, and then inviting into the business. So simple, right? Oh my goodness. So what we're going to do now is talk to you just a little bit before we wrap up about the follow-up, because this training is about how we get a yes. And just remember, the invitations start you in process. So maybe you're getting a yes to the event like what we just did. Maybe you're getting a yes to watch a video or doing a call with a friend. Same thing. After that event, in the event actually, the person that invited the guest is following up. And it sounds something like this.
Which option gets you the most excited? And which one are you most comfortable moving forward with? It only takes a few minutes to place your order tonight. Would that be helpful? Or do you want me to help you fill out your preferred customer application?
Isn't that simple? So we've let the guests know in the event a couple of times that there is a roadmap. And so all you get to do is follow up with that roadmap and ask the person what makes sense to them. Therefore, most likely getting a yes to moving forward in some way, shape, or form, right? You can have order forms so that people can visually see the price per day, but quite frankly, most often people start eating what I eat, and we eat everything. But of course, we're going to work with the individual to start with what's right for them. That's what we're focused on, is meeting the person where they are and educating and inspiring and inviting into a yes, right?
So what does shipping look like? How am I charged?
Oh my gosh. Well, that's one of the best parts. Again, simple and convenient. Like I said, I'm going to help you get started and continue to educate and care for you. But the company does everything. They're going to send you a 4-month supply, but you're only going to be charged for 1 month at a time. So over a 4-month period, you'll pay in installments, and you are in complete control at all times with your own customer portal. So if you run out, you can expedite it. If for some reason you have a hard time creating your habit, you can delay it, but you are in charge. It's so simple, and the company works with you. And like I said, everything we talked about today that you can eat is less than or about the same cost as a fancy cup of coffee.
So much of this sounds interesting, but I need to talk to my husband first.
That is okay. I totally hear you. We have so many opportunities that he can actually hear what you just heard too. I'm curious if we have a 30-minute free virtual event. He's not going to have to do anything. He's not going to have to say anything. But would that feel helpful for him to get educated and informed like you? And then the two of you all can talk about it together with what makes the best sense for you as a couple and a family.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. Thanks.
So I don't think we have the money for this right now.
Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for your honesty, and I know exactly how you feel. My husband and I felt the same way, and quite frankly, that's why my friend shared with me a way to get my products cheaper forever. Would you give me permission to share with you how we made that happen and why that third option that I discussed about becoming your own customer could make the most sense for you? Okay, so those are often some of the obstacles that we get. So we can even start talking about those things at the event, right? And so we want to continuously step into the yes with our guests. But listen, after the event is over, you have all those people that you invited that maybe didn't answer you, that maybe couldn't come to that one. And so you have entered into the process. So remember, we are always looking for a simple way to a yes. Maybe it's, oh my goodness, we had so much fun. I missed you though. Would you be open to connecting with my friend? It could just be the three of us. You all would hit it off so much. And we could do a quick rundown of what we talked about. But I know my friend would really love getting to know you too. Or maybe it's just following up with the person that intended, and maybe they are ready to say yes. Because we are doing so much educating during these events. And by the way, if you're thinking that's a lot of videos, I did too at first. But if you time it, it's literally less than 22 minutes total. And when you're interacting with stories in between and providing a roadmap and an invitation, it really is so simple and people get to be so engaged. So because of that, people are leaving, ordering that night, usually everything I eat because they're so educated. People are signing up to be their own customers because they're so inspired to share it with others. And some people are even getting their first promotion before they leave the event that night. And we have even more people scheduling calls with us to discuss what the business opportunity looks like. Because for most people, $500 to $1,000 can change their monthly outlook. So we hope that you will leave here today feeling educated, inspired, and invited yourself to take a look at treating your business professionally and going for the next yes. Thanks for taking time with us today. Bye, everybody. Okay, so for those of you that are visual learners like me, we thought that we would put on a slide a summary of what we just talked about with the event. So part one, we divide our events into 3 parts. The first part are the stories and videos. If you are doing this in a local event, the first 15 to 20 minutes are going to be mingling introductions. And please know too that we use this format no matter what our theme is. So if you love doing salads in a jar or wine and wellnesses or Buddha bowl parties or whatever feels fun to you, because you should have fun with what you're doing, this can still be on the front end to do the education and inspiring and inviting. So with that being said, part one is the series of stories and videos, and it's about 25 to 30 minutes, depending really on the interaction after each video and what questions or comments people may have. There often is a lot of great conversation after the videos. So introductions, as you heard, we had people, if you were in the living room, we actually have people introduce themselves, say their name, who invited them, why they said yes to coming, because that can definitely give you some insight and help you share, and how many servings of fruits and vegetables they had within the last 24 hours. That really puts everybody on a level playing field typically. Then we play the Juice Plus Jumpstart Your Health video and then ask, what sticks out to you? Is anyone willing to share? The host will typically share his or her product and business story. We do that because we don't know when people are going to leave. I mean, not everybody can stay the whole hour to hour and a half, which is typically when our local events, the duration lasts. So we want to give them vision no matter what every time we share our story. We always include product and business and what this business is doing for our families. Then we show the Nutritionally Fit with Dr. Jan Roberto. And by the way, all these videos can be found on thefreedomrevolution.com in the video library. Then we ask for the takeaway again. We have another partner share his or her product and business story. We discuss quickly the Shred 10 program, show the Omega video. There are multiple Omega videos. I showed the one I showed you because I think it's the most educational. And again, education is power and helps people move forward. We ask for takeaways. We share one more story if there's enough partners to do that at the event. Then we show the Tower Garden. And then we move on to part 2, which is the roadmap, right? So we offer the 3 options, which only takes about 5 minutes. So as you can see, these are the 3 options, and I'll read them one more time. You can just be a customer of the person who invited you, and that's great. Most people are just customers. Company does everything for us. My family eats the trio blend of fruits, veggies, and berries, the omegas, and at least 1 complete scoop a day. So that's what I recommend. But the person who invited you will work with you to decide what makes the most sense for your needs. We can take your order this evening. It takes a couple of minutes. Super simple. The second option is you can be a Healthy Family Starts customer, sponsor a child. All we need is the child's name and birth date to get you started. Or if you're already thinking of 2 or 3 people in your life to share this with, you can be your own customer. It's only $52 once a year on top of what you're paying for your Juice Plus. You'll get paid for your orders and the other people that you help and their orders. You'll also get a $50 thank you check from the company and an invitation to see what this company is all about on a bigger scale at our next Juice Plus Live event. I don't know what's better than that, but getting your product cheaper and helping a few people at the same time, it's like a win-win. Which option makes the most sense for you to move forward? And then lastly, part 3 is the invitation to partner with us in the business. This business is as much of a gift as the nutrition of the products. The host will revisit his or her business story and invite the guest to consider what $500 to $1,000, because that's what most people can conceptualize. But we also want to invite them to consider there's much more opportunity here that we can create, not just a supplemental income, but a full-time income stream with benefits. We play the come join us video and then ask, if not you, who, right? We want to help them start thinking bigger. And then before each guest leaves, the partner who invited them will follow up with which option makes the most sense for them and even call them to action before they leave for the evening. And then just to review, super simple. That's all this right here. We do this in a virtual event in 30 minutes or less, and we do this in a local event in about 60 to 90 minutes, give or take. Anyone can do this. It's so simple. And all we're doing is working towards the next yes and staying in conversation and progressing each person that we love and care about to the next step. Thank you, everybody.